Good morning, one and all. I hope you people have watched the video what I have posted in last class. That is also related to the topic human body, the introduction of human body, how our body cell, how our body is made up of. Our human body is made up of cells. Just recall yourself. Recall the last class what I have said. First one is cells. What do you mean by cells? Our human body is made up of cells. Like a building, to construct a building, we need so many bricks. Isn't it? Like that, our human body is made up of what? Cells. What do you mean by tissues? Tissues are nothing but group of cells are called tissues. Group of cells constitute to form tissues. And group of tissues forms organs. And group of organs form organ system, and so many different organ system constitute the human body. So in our human body we are having so many different organ systems. If we take any one of the organ system, within that so many organs are present. If we take any one of the organ, it contains so many tissues. If we see any one of a single tissue, it contains so many different types of cells. So now we are going to see only organ systems. Many organs join together to form organ system. For example, many rooms construct together to form a floor of a building. If you take a building, it contains so many floors. Isn't it? First floor, second floor, third floor, terrace and all. If we take like that, our human body contains so many organ system. If you take any one of the organ system, if you take any one of the floor, it contains so many rooms. That is nothing but so many organs. Okay, just compare our organ system with any one of the floor of a building. In the floor, so many rooms will be there. So in our organ system, we will have different organs. In our body, so many different organ systems are functioning. So in our body, don't think that we are having only one organ system. We are having so many different organ systems. Okay, and all are having their own function. So these are the different organ systems functioning in our body. Circulatory system. Circulatory system meaning, circulation means what? It circulates in our body. That is the blood. Blood is the only thing which can pass from our head to toe. Isn't it or not? So the circulatory system means, in circulatory system we are going to talk about our bloods. Blood circulation. Respiratory system meaning respiration. How the breathing process takes place. And what is the main organ? Lungs. Third one, digestive system. We people are taking food. Why we are eating food? To get energy, isn't it? So the food what we are taking is have to be digested by our body. Then only it will be absorbed. Okay, so the food digestion is called digestive system. Urinary system, it is an excretory system, the unwanted waste, isn't it? Urine is an unwanted thing which is excreted from our body, hence it is called urinary system. Nervous system, it deals with our brain. Our brain is the control of the whole body. It is a major organ which is present in our body which controls all our body function. So that deals with nervous system. Muscular system means our muscles. We are doing any work with the help of our muscles. We are moving our hand, isn't it? Because of the muscles. And last one but not the least, skeletal system. Skeletal means it deals with the bones. We are having so many bones, isn't it? So study of bones is called what? Skeletal system. So these are the different systems, organ systems present in our body. What are they? Circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system, urinary system, nervous system, muscular system, skeletal system. Today we are going to see only about skeletal system. Okay, this is called skeleton. The picture what you people are watching, no, that is called what? Skeleton. The skeleton is made up of bones. Our skeletal system contains skeleton and it is made up of what? Full of bones. And we are having 206 bones, that is 206 bones. Total number of bones in our body is how many ma? 206. In newborn, if you take a born baby, they used to have 300 bones. See, total normally we people are having 206 bones, but while birth and all, 300 bones we can able to find. Later, while growing, what happens? These bones join together to form 206 bones. So bones are hard substance. They are not very soft. Some bones are small, soft, but usually they are hard substance and joined together to form a skeleton. So all these bones are connected with each other. Do you think in our body is there any loose bone you are finding? No. All our bones, that is all the 206 bones. In our human body we are having 206 bones. While birth itself we are having 300 bones. While growing, the 300 bones somewhat joined together to form 206 bones. And all these 206 bones are joined together. That is called skeleton. I hope you understand. Our skeleton is made up of bones. Okay. Bones in our body. What are the bones we are having? The first one is skull. Skull is the bone which is present on our head. The skull, where it is present inside our head. It protects our brain. It protects our brain and supports our face. That bone is called what? Skull. Skull, where it is present inside present in the head. It protects our brain. Our brain is covered by a bone called skull, and it also supports our face. Second one is rib cage. It protects lungs and heart. So where it is present in our chest region. Rib cage we are found for where we are founding. It is present in the chest region, that is called, and what it is protecting? It is protecting the lungs. We are having 2 lungs, isn't it? And 2 lungs are protecting our single heart, isn't it? So both the lungs and our heart are protected by the rib cage. In the before picture you can see this is called head bone, that is called skull. And these bones, these are what? Rib cage. Okay, the rib cage protect the lungs and the heart. Next one is shoulder bones. You people know the shoulder. Our 2 arms are connected with the shoulders. That helps in the movement of our hands. For that only we can able to move our hands. We can able to rotate our hands, isn't it? That bones are shoulder bones. Then pelvic bones, which protects the bladder. Pelvic bones which present in our hip region. This is called pelvic bone, which supports our hip region and which protects our bladder. Here bladder represents urinary bladder. And these are the shoulder bones. We are having 2 shoulder, that is shoulder bones, and this is called pelvic bone. Okay, the next bone is spine. Spine is called spinal cord, which connects from our brain to the hip region. It makes us to sit and straight. See, while standing and all, we are standing straight, isn't it? And while sitting also, we can able to sit straight. Why? That is because of the bone which is present on our back side. That is called what? Spine. Spinal cord, they use it. It use it to connect. That is the bone which is present behind just present behind the rib cage. The continuous bones which will be present behind the picture, that is called what bone? Spine or spinal cord, which makes us to sit and stand straight. Then ulna, radius, humerus are arm bones. Arms means, what do you mean by arm? The portion which is present, which is connected with our shoulder, is arm. Okay, the top bone is there, no? This region, that is called humerus, and below portion, this portion we will have 2 bones, that is called ulna and radius. So in upper arm we are having 1 bone, humerus. The lower arm we are having 2 bones, that is called radius and ulna. Okay, the next one is leg bones. Leg bones, what are they? Femur, tibia, fibula. Femur, tibia, fibula. Leg also, like arm, we can classify legs into 2. One, the first, the upper thigh portion. The thigh, our lap portion is there, no? That is called femur bone. And the lower leg portion, we are having 2 bones, that is called tibia and fibula. Okay, see, arm, we are having upper arm, lower arm. Like that, leg also we are having upper leg, lower leg. The upper leg is called thighs. The bone which is present there is femur. Okay, the lower leg portion contains tibia and fibula. So these are the bones which are present. I repeat: skull, rib cage, shoulder bones, pelvic bones, that is present in the hip region, spine, otherwise called spinal cord, ulna, radius, humerus, arm bones, femur, tibia, fibula, leg bones. See, these names are very new for you. Try to pronounce the word properly and try to read the spelling also. Okay, now What is the smallest bone and where it is located? The smallest bone is called stirrup. The smallest bone is called what? Stirrup. It is located in our ears. Okay, and longest bone is femur bone, that is which is present in our upper leg called thighs. Okay, the longest bone and the smallest bone in our body. The skeletal system includes more than just bones. Don't think that skeletal system is fully made up of bones. But other than that, some other things are also present. What are they? They are called tendons, ligaments, cartilage. Other than bones, we are having tendons, ligaments, cartilage. What are these? The cartilage is nothing but, so you can see the picture, I think. Okay, the cartilage, it was circled by green. Okay, cartilage. Cartilage is a cushion between joints, not as rigid as bone, not as flexible as muscle. It is not a bone and not a muscle. Bone means what? It was somewhat hard substance. And muscle is a soft substance, isn't it? But cartilage is not a bone because we can't say it is a bone because it is not that much strong, that much rigid, that much hard. And we can't say it is a muscle also because it is not as much soft as muscle. It is an inter-between thing. Okay, it is not as hard as bone and not as soft as muscle. Where it is present between the joints. That is called cartilage. Second one, ligaments. Ligament means a thing which connects bone and bone is called ligament. So I hope you people able to see the ligament here. This is one bone. The mustard color, yellow color is a bone, and this again another bone. Both these bones are connected by a structure called ligaments. So ligaments means what? A thing which connects the two bones are called ligaments. What do you mean by tendons? Which connect the muscle to bone. We know that our body is made up of bones, okay, and bones are covered by muscles. If you see our hand, we are inside bones, outside muscles are present, isn't it? So the muscles attached with the bones are called tendons. Here you can able to see this is the bone, and the orange color is a muscle. Okay, bones are covered by muscles. That portion is called what? Tendons. So these are the three new terms we have learned today. Tendons, ligaments, cartilage. Tendons means the connection of muscle and muscle to bone. Okay, ligaments means connection of bone to bone. Cartilage is, it is not even a bone, not a muscle, but it is present in the joints. Okay, so these are the new terms. Just go through the video again and read the names again and again and recall the spelling also. What is the function of the bone? What is the function of this skeletal system? Why it is present in our body? First one, it gives shape of the body. The human body, that is the head, face, hands, all this structure, all these shapes is because of the skeletal, because of the bones, and it protects our inner organs. Yes, our brain is protected by the bone, skull. Our lungs and lungs and heart are protected by the bone, rib cage. Our urinary bladder is protected by the pelvic bone, isn't it? So the bones are also helps to protect our inner organs, and it also helps in movement, isn't it? We are moving our legs. We can able to move only our lower legs. Lower part of the leg. We can able to move our lower arm, isn't it? By folding down and holding the hand. Okay, and it also helps in movement, and also it makes us to sit or stand straight. That is because of spinal cord, isn't it? The spine bone which helps us to sit straight. If you take snake, they can't able to sit straight because they don't have spines and all. Okay, but we people are having spinal cord, so that only we can able to sit straight. Okay, the bone which connect from the brain to the back below the region, that is called what? Spinal cord. Hence we are called vertebrates. Okay, these are the functions of the skeletal system. So go through the video again, go through the words, read the words thoroughly, and I hope send one more video also. Just watch that video also and do the homework. Okay, I'll continue in the next class. Thank you.